Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. It means homage to the Supreme Buddha. Most Venerable Lokuswamin Vansa, Venerable members of the Mahasangha, distinguished guests, members of the Upasthayaka Committee, dear parents and children, and dear Dhamma friends. Welcome to the Day of Gratitude at the Buddha Meditation Center. We are very delighted to have you here today. Today is a day of very great significance. We have waited for this day for a very long time. Today, we are fulfilling a dream and marking a very special milestone of a very special journey by offering this sacred vihara containing this magnificent new meditation hall to the Gautama Supreme Buddha.
So there are twin themes that we will highlight with great joy in today's event. First, we would like to express our gratitude to everyone who has played a role in making this dream come true, of this meditation hall come true. This is the opportunity to help them recollect the immeasurable results of their generosity and commitment. Second, we would like to look ahead at how this meditation hall can serve the community and the world at large to make it a better place. To start this meritorious event, it is my honor to invite Mrs. Chandra De Silva, who was instrumental in the establishment of the Toronto branch of the Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery 13 years ago, to deliver the welcome speech.
Namo Buddhaya. My humble venerations to the Noble Sangha. Honored guests and friends, I'm thrilled to welcome you all on opening ceremonies to celebrate the completion and the opening of a long-awaited meditation hall. This day is an even greater blessing for us as our chief monk of the Mahamevnawa Meditation Center, the most venerable Kiribati Gadanyananda Thero, has traveled here from Sri Lanka to share with us this momentous occasion. We are very happy that one of the most senior monks of the order, Venerable Hinuduma Nanda Thero, has accompanied Lokuswamin Wahanse in coming all the way from Sri Lanka to bless us. We are a blessed community to have the monks of the Mahamevnawa order here in Toronto, as they are a community of monks that are dedicated to the practices of the pure teaching of the Gautama Buddha. Since the opening of the Toronto branch in 2006, these monks have been excellent examples of the sons of the Buddha and have taught and guided us with patience and compassion on the spiritual path. It is because of their guidance and strength that we have achieved this great task. Many of you have been avid supporters of our congregation and efforts to build this meditation hall that now stands before us, a place where we may find solace in the wisdom of the Buddha's word and peace. Through his ancient techniques, this meditation hall is the fruit of hard work, persistence, and dedication. It is with immense gratitude that I express my sincere thanks to our architects, counselors, lawyers, and noble friends who have volunteered countless hours to achieve this great feat. Our Markham counselors have been exceptionally supportive, and I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the counselors, Deputy Mayor Don Hamilton, Regional Councillor Joe Lee, Ward Councillor Amanda Colucci, and Councillor Alan Ho, and of course Nirmala Armstrong. And the generous support of Mr. Ajit Lukuge from Warnfield Constructions have been the foundation of the success of this project. Words cannot express our appreciation of his time and expertise. The support and skills set at architects Sam Spagnoli and Andre, and also who supported at the beginning Mr. Gunathilaka at the initially to get our rezoning, express my appreciation of his time and expertise. The support and skill set of architect. This hall would not have been here today without the unwavering support, solidarity, and commitment of this community. Representing the Sri Lankan government in Council General of Sri Lanka, Kapila Jayavira, I hope she is here, whose presence and kind wishes are greatly appreciated. My heart is full of joy for those that will reap the benefits of this hall today and for future generations. Here, among various virtuous friends, our children have come to understand that one's moral character is the only thing of true worth. They will continue to cultivate compassion and generous natures, having experienced the benefits of such qualities within this wall. Here are well learn how to gain courage and strength to face the challenges of life with integrity and wisdom. With tireless efforts and compassion, this meditation hall was built. Now we welcome you to simply heed Buddha's advice and mindfully develop the spiritual path with patience and perseverance. Wishing you all much peace and happiness and blessings of the Triple Gem. Thank you.
Namo Buddhaya. Thank you and much merit to you, Chandramanyo. Up next, we are going to have the lighting of the auspicious lamp. So we would like to share with all of you the meaning behind the lighting of the lamp. Our Supreme Buddha has explained that there is the darkness of ignorance in the world, and the light represents wisdom. So as we light this lamp, we reflect on the sublime teachings of the Supreme Buddha, which gives us the wisdom to dispel the darkness of ignorance. It is the light of wisdom that brings well-being into our lives and eradicates all suffering. First, I would like to invite our founder, our most venerable Pingwat Lokuswamin Vanse, Kiribat Gode Jnanananda Thero, to light the lamp. Next, I invite Venerable Nanda Swamin Vanse. Mangalam Rakantu Sabda Devata Buddhanubhavini Sada Sutti Bhavantati Bhavatu Sabda Mangalam Rakantu Sabda Devata Buddhanubhavini Sada Sutti Bhavantati. Next, I would like to invite Chandra Manyo. Then Mr. Ajit Lokuge, Miss Amanda Colucci, Mr. Don Hamilton, then Mr. Kapila Jayavira, Mr. Sam Spaniolo, and lastly, Mr. Ransiriwas.
Namo Buddhaya. Thank you to all our distinguished guests for lighting the auspicious lamp. Next, we will show a short video on how the Buddha Meditation Center will serve the world.
The biggest misfortune in the world today is the issue of human beings influencing others to indulge in harmful and destructive activities for their own personal gain. Several countries are key players in the global arms industry, which manufactures and sells weapons to fuel conflicts and cause a vast amount of human suffering in various parts of the world. The world today is full of tension and uncertainty as countries engage in espionage and other secretive schemes to boost their power and global dominance. Human suffering and problems in the world today are also compounded by the increasing trends of drug use and loss of human life due to all types of violence, including random acts of terrorism. It is clear that mankind has not learned the lessons of the two world wars that cost millions of lives in the previous century. A third world war is certain to be far more devastating and destructive due to the proliferation of nuclear weapons in the arsenal of several countries. Unimaginably terrible consequences may be caused by the pressing of a single button in a matter of seconds. In this turbulent world, the need to talk about the well-being of mankind and the need to praise and nurture our well-being has never been more urgent and important as it is today. The basic concepts contained in the teachings of the Buddha are focused on the well-being of mankind. The Mahamevnawa is an international organization built for the sole purpose of sharing these teachings with the world and enhancing spiritual well-being. The Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery was established in Sri Lanka in 1999 as a result of the tireless efforts, dedication, and far-sighted vision of our founder and spiritual teacher, Venerable Kiribatgoda Jnanananda Thero. The monastery is a warm and welcoming place that provides a serene setting for everyone to investigate true happiness through the Dhamma and meditation. In 20 years, the Mahamevnawa group of monasteries has grown to become an international organization with 70 branches in 13 countries. As the Mahamevnawa group of monasteries in Sri Lanka grew over time, it was able to show a large group of people how to follow the teachings of the Buddha and develop wholesome qualities that generated well-being to oneself and others. It was able to teach many people how to build a virtuous character and preserve noble values while living in a world of declining values. Sri Lankans living overseas were gradually attracted to this valuable message of well-being, originating from the Mahamevnawa based on the teachings of the Buddha. As a result of a request of a group of devotees living in Toronto, the first overseas branch of the Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery was established in Toronto in July 2006. In January 2008, the monastery moved to its current location in Markham. The property at 11175 Kennedy Road was chosen for its ideal environment. The distance from the city provided the quiet and serene atmosphere required to practice Buddhism, and yet it was close enough for lay devotees to travel in order to provide daily sustenance to the monks, as well as participate in weekly and monthly religious programs. The Buddha advised his monks and lay followers to seek a quiet environment and to minimize exposure to busy and hectic public life when devoting time to religious study and practice. Mindful sitting and walking meditation is the co-element of this practice and spiritual path. A secluded, quiet environment remains essential to achieve progress in this practice, and it is a critical requirement in creating an appropriate environment for monks and lay devotees. From the beginning, the Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery overcame many obstacles and hardships due to the sustained unity, dedication, and efforts of the venerable resident monks and lay devotees. The monastery has succeeded in sharing the message contained in the teachings of the Buddha with many people during a span of 13 years. Buddhists, followers of other religions, children, youth, adults, seniors, Canadians, and foreign visitors have benefited from its programs. While faithfully adhering to the original teachings of the Buddha, the Toronto branch has also benefited immensely from the inspiring vision, prudent guidance and steady direction of the founder, Venerable Kiribatkoda Jnanananda Thero. The success of the Toronto branch led to the creation of 5 other branches in Canada, located in Acton, Ontario, Surrey, British Columbia, Winnipeg, Edmonton, and Saskatoon. The Toronto Mahamevnawa Monastery also conducts meditation programs in colleges, universities, long-term care centers, and seniors' homes to help promote well-being by overcoming stress, depression, and anxiety. All the services are free of charge. We Care for You, the youth wing of the monastery, regularly organizes and participates in public service activities such as blood donation clinics, evergreen tree planting and stewardship events, food drives to feed the homeless, and community cleanup events, thereby encouraging children and adults to volunteer and be responsible citizens and good role models. Due to the rapidly growing demand for its services, a magnificent new meditation hall was built on the premises. It is due to be opened in mid-June 2019. The meditation hall will allow the monastery to expand its services and serve the community even better in the future. This monument to the Buddha is the result of much perseverance and dedication on the part of both the venerable monks and lay devotees. The venerable monks and the congregation of the Toronto branch of the Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery look forward to build on its strengths and make a lasting and significant contribution to the well-being of all in the future as well. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. I would like to invite the Honorable Deputy Mayor, Don Hamilton, to speak a few words to us.
Well, thank you very much. Namo Buddhaya, if that's appropriate. I'm really, when I came in the door at the back, this is the first time for me to come into this beautiful edifice. And when I came in, I was just, like I was awestruck by the beauty that I saw here and all the hard work that the architect and the contractor and all the labor force, apparently, a lot of it was done by the people here. So it's absolutely beautiful, it's absolutely amazing, and it's such a tribute to God, whoever your God may be, to have a beautiful building like this. And we're so lucky here in Markham when I think about the Catholics, the Protestants, the Presbyterians, the United Church, the Buddhist now, we're welcoming them. And it's so wonderful because Markham is the most diverse city in Canada, and we welcome everyone. We treat everyone with respect and with dignity. And so it's so nice to have the visitors here from Sri Lanka, and it's so nice to have everyone here today, a full house I see, to celebrate this marvelous opening. I want to thank the staff of the city of Markham, because I know they would be instrumental in making sure that the building is built properly, because we don't want it to fall down. So I know that the staff at the city of Markham must have been working cohesively with the architect and the contractor. I also want to thank the local councillor, Councillor Amanda Colucci, for her obvious hard work in making sure that this came to fruition. And I know Nirmala Armstrong, our former regional councillor, certainly played a very big role. I see that we also have Councillor Alan Ho here today as well. Thank you so much. And it's just my absolute pleasure to be here, and I'm constantly asking questions of the architect. What about this? What about that? And I thought when I saw the trap door, I thought maybe that was for any politicians that you didn't like. The door would pop open and you'd never see them again. So I was very happy to see just the screen go up, and you know, that was the purpose of the trap door. So I wish everyone a wonderful legacy in this building. I wish everyone good health, because health is number one. And I wish everyone just peace and enjoyment of this beautiful building. And may God bless it. I hope I'm not saying anything inappropriate. May God bless this building. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Don Hamilton, for that wonderful speech and those very kind words. So just before moving on, I just wanted to say that we hope by that watching the video, you have got a better sense of the amazing journey that we have come on to grow this monastery, to serve the community, and to build this amazing meditation hall. So we hope you will rejoice and share in all these blessings. So we have several distinguished guests today who have joined with us, and it would be great with some of them to share their thoughts. So next, I would like to invite the Councillor Amanda Colucci to come and speak a few words to us.
Well, good afternoon, Nama Buddhaya. Every time I come to this monastery, I always feel a sense of peace, and it's just so beautiful to see this building is finally here. In the past few years, I've been working with all of you to make sure that everything is get done and done right. And sometimes I believe that the best thing is to get what we want is worth the wait. Definitely is worth the wait. And this building, I also believe it is also the fruit of the unity of the entire congregation. So every single one of you have contributed to the opening of this meditation hall. Definitely in my ward, I think that this building is going to be a great and beautiful addition here. And at the same time, I also wanted to say thank you very much for servicing this community for so many, many years. And I know that with this meditation hall, we're going to even benefit more. We will have more residents to be able to come here to meditate, to find our peace within ourselves. So again, congratulations. And I really, really look forward to coming back here once again to join the meditation class that you have and learn how to meditate as well. So I also have a greetings I would like to present to you. Maybe I can actually wait until all the speakers are done to do so. It's up to you, so you can decide. But I have a greetings, and I would wanted to present to you whenever the time is appropriate. Thank you very much. So my greeting reads that on this special occasion, I would like to extend my greetings to all the guests attending the grand opening ceremony of Buddha Meditation Hall held in this monastery. I would also like to sincerely congratulate to the grand opening of the Buddha Meditation Hall, and please accept my best wishes for a very successful event and a great future success. Thank you. So would someone come to accept this greeting?
Thank you very much, Amanda, for those kind words. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Kapila Jayavira, the Honorary Consul General of Sri Lanka.
අතිගෞරවනීය මහා සංඝරත්නයන් අවසරයි පැමිණ සිටින විශේෂ ආරාධිත අමුත්තනි ශ්‍රී ලාංකික හිතවතුනි හිතවතියනි මම මෙතනට එන්න මොහොතකට කලින් මම මේ ලෝක ප්‍රවෘත්ති බැලුවා ගෙදර ඉඳගෙන දකින්න ලැබුණේ මේ එක්ක විනාශ වන රටවල් එක්ක යුද්ධ කරන රටවල් එක්ක යුද්ධ කරන්න සූදානම් වෙන රටවල් මට කල්පනා වුණේ මේ මොකද මේ වෙන්නේ කියලා ලෝකෙට මේ විනාඩි 45කට කලින් මම සූදානම් වල ඉවර වෙලා මට එනකොට චුට්ටක් පාරක් වැරදුනා මම මේ මහමෙවුනා සපුවට ඇවිල්ලා අන්න අතන ඉඳන් මම දැක්කා මෙන්න මේ පින්බර මුහුණ ගෞතම බුදු පියාණන් වහන්සේගේ ලැබුණ එක දෙයයි හිතට සැනසුමයි මට විතරක් නෙමෙයි මුළු ලෝකෙටම කවුරු කොච්චර දැඟලුවත් කුමන බල අරගලයක් කරත් කුමන යුද්ධයක් කරත් නුවණැත්තන්ට ඉතිරි වන්නේ තෝරාගන්නේ එක මාවතයි ඒ ගෞතම බුදු පියාණන් වහන්සේගේ මාවතයි මට එපොනේ මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ ඊට කෙටියෙන් Reverend Teros, distinguished guests, dear ladies and gentlemen, before I come to this place, I watch world news. I noted news on war preparation, struggles, how people are suffering. But after when I enter this place, holy place, I saw the face of Lord Buddha. I got quickly peace and remedy and tranquility. Whoever fights for struggle, whoever struggles for power, whoever struggles for resources, whoever suffers, intelligent people have only one path. Finally, they can select, that is Lord Buddha's path. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kapila Jayavira, for those words. Next, I would like to invite Miss Nirmala Armstrong.
Well, good afternoon. Namu Buhaya. Now, just so that when we talk about a journey, we have a journey together. As a former Markham Regional Councillor, I had the luxury of working with you through the good times and the difficult times. But today, you talk about human well-being. This is what you promote. And whether we're counselors, non-counselors, whatever field we're in, you're here to provide that forum for us. All I could say is perseverance, you have it. You are determined to accomplish, and not only for here in the city of Markham, which for me, Markham proud, but you're also expanding in about 5 different jurisdictions. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you for your hard work that you do and continue to do, and bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those words, Miss Nirmala Armstrong. Next, I would like to invite the Councillor Alan Ho.
Thank you. Good afternoon, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to be here today with you. And we are blessed to live in a country free of religions, and that's why we are celebrating all kinds of religion here in our country, in particular in our city, because our city is the most diverse city in Canada. Well, in fact, I get involved, in Buddhism when I was very, very young. I had experienced a week in a Buddhist temple when I was only 26 years old, when I was in Hong Kong. At that time, I was the first-time manager. And the reason why I wanted, to have this kind of experience is that I was working, in a trading company, and in Far East, including Hong Kong, usually, whenever you place order with any supplier, they will give you kickback. And in the Far East, it's very common, usually, 2%. So after a while, I got, an envelope with cash for more than $10,000. At that time, my monthly salary was only $5,000. So I asked myself, many questions. This is very common. Should I take it or not? And then I got an opportunity, to spend a week, in the temple, and I decided not to take any kickback. And since then, I never took a cent, from any trading company, any customer. Otherwise, I should have been a multi-millionaire already. And just like, last year, when I got re-elected for the 3rd term, I was given, a very expensive Rolex as a Christmas gift, and I refused, to take it. So I think that, because, in Buddhist teaching, 3 things we have to avoid: being greedy, being aggressive, being stubborn. 3 things we have to, not to, get involved. And I think that this is very, very important. Well, having said that, it doesn't mean that I don't have any Rolex watch. I have, Rolex watch at home, but I'm wearing a very cheap watch here. So not to be greedy is so, so important, other than not being aggressive, not being stubborn. So I hope more people, would take this opportunity to learn the Buddhist teaching, and it will be, rich for their whole life. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here, and congratulations. I look forward to seeing, more and more people learning the Buddhist teaching. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alan Ho, for that speech. So I would like to invite our regional counselor, Jolie, to come and speak a few words.
Thank you. Good afternoon. First of all, for those of you that don't know, I'm from India. So your Buddhism came from my home country. So your religion starts from Bodh Gaya. Okay, so that's not very far from my state, for Calcutta, West Bengal. So I got to be very honest. When I got married with a Buddhist lady, I have a little bit misunderstanding about your religion. Why I say that? Not long after that, one of my family members was killed in an accident. So we asked, because that's from my wife's side, so they normally ask the monk to come to pray. So they asked to be paid. So that was a little bit annoyed to me, because in my religion, I'm a Catholic, because we don't ask people to pay. Okay? Pay means it's voluntary. If you did a service, if I can pay $1, I'll pay $1. You don't ask me to pay $500, especially when I'm in grief. Okay? So that was a very misunderstanding about your religion. So every year, my wife would like to go to the Buddhist temple. I will drop her to, I will park on the land on Bayview. I refuse to go to the temple, because I have very bitterness about your religion. Okay, but as time passed by, I started to get to know her. Okay, your religion actually is very peaceful, because, to be very honest, she never tried to convert me. Because most religions will try to attempt to convert you, right? But Buddhism, they never tried to convert me. Likewise, I didn't try to convert her to Christian. Okay, so as time passed by, so the more I know about your religion, actually, it's a peaceful religion. I don't hear the word like holy war or something like that. You never say that. In most religions, when you get in trouble, you try to incite people for violence, you talk about war, holy war. When it's war, it's still war. There's nothing holy, okay? So your religion is a perfect sign, a symbol for peace. And that should not be taken lightly. So today, I come here, I always spoke from my heart. I don't shy away to tell my personality. That's the type of what person I am. And I am always looking forward for my improvement. Others know more about your religion. So I know you've been blessed with this great temple here. You look at the following in this room here. At this nice Sunday, people must be busy in barbecue, but you choose the time to come here. That shows something is important happening here. Continue your good work. Thank you for the blessing, and I wish you all the best success in your Buddhism. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jolie, for the wonderful speech. So lastly, I would like to invite a member from our youth group, Mr. Daminda Amarasinghe, to come and share a few words.
Most Venerable Bhantes, to all the distinguished guests,
and parents, children, and Namo Buddhaya. What you see here is a product of countless hours of volunteer work by children, by parents, by everyone from all walks of life. And we've waited for 2 years, almost 2 years, for this beautiful meditation hall to be built. And I think the journey starts now. We have a stepping stone to spread loving kindness and the true teachings of the Supreme Buddha to our beautiful nation of Canada. And it starts from the most diverse city of Ontario, city of Markham. So this will be the place where we plan all the meritorious activities ranging from blood donations, community cleanups, and all the social activities that we do in the city of Markham. And for those who volunteered and for those who helped out with all the efforts that you put in to this beautiful meditation hall, thank you, and Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. Thank you to all our distinguished guests. We are very grateful for your presence today. Thank you for all the inspiring and kind words. Not only have you helped us along this journey, you are here to witness a very special event. Now, with great respect, we venerate and invite our founder, Most Venerable Loku Swaminwanse Kiribath Buddha Nyanananda Thero, to chant special blessings on this occasion. Our founder has guided us right from the beginning of this journey with incredible wisdom, strength, and far-sighted vision. His blessings have always guided us. We would like to quote from one of his past sermons about the power of generosity that makes projects like these possible.
So our teacher, Venerable Loku Swaminwanse Kiribath Buddha Nyanananda Thero, has said this: if we contribute towards the construction of a meditation hall, it is neither for the sake of our own family, nor for the sake of our children, and nor for our own friends. It is not for a personal gain. Such a contribution is a gift. It is an act of giving. So what is the aim of this act of letting go? One makes a donation thinking, may my contribution help someone to be protected from the harsh weather and listen to this supreme Dhamma in comfort. Isn't that the intention? Well, it is clear that such a selfless contribution is given without any expectation of claiming ownership or rights. Thus, it is truly a noble sacrifice.
Once this meditation hall is built, having listened to the sublime Dhamma sitting here, if one develops confidence in the Buddha, if one develops a desire, may I practice this beautiful Dhamma, if one becomes a monk or nun, if one practices generosity by removing stinginess, if one starts to protect precepts, all the merit that is generated from these wonderful outcomes will undoubtedly belong to all the generous individuals who contributed towards the meritorious project to build this meditation hall.
So in this way, by the power of the truth of these blessings, full of loving kindness, which are the actual words of our great teacher, the Supreme Buddha, may all of those who have made this wonderful result happen, and all of you here who have gathered to rejoice in this wonderful meritorious occasion, may all of you be well, be happy and peaceful. May you always have well-being in your lives, and may you all have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sabbitiyo vivajjantu, sabbarogo vinassatu, mate bhavattvantarayo, sukhe dighayukho bhava, bhavatu sabba mangalang, rakhantu sabba devata, sabba buddhanubhavena, sada sothi bhavantu te, bhavatu sabba mangalang, rakhantu sabba devata, sabba dhammanubhavena, sada sothi bhavantu te, bhavatu sabba mangalang, rakhantu sabba devata, sabba sanghanubhavena, sada sothi bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo Buddhaya. Now, it is time for our chief resident monk, Venerable Jivananda Bhante, to deliver the merit-sharing speech.
Namo Buddhaya. Our founder and teacher, Most Venerable Pinnat Lokaswamin Wahanse, and members of the Mahasangha, Honorable Regional and City Councillors, Honorable Consular General of Sri Lanka in Toronto, distinguished guests, members of the Upasthayaka Committee, dear parents and children, and dear Dhamma friends. As we know, it is very difficult to do good things and easy to do bad things. So even as monks, we are in a training. So maybe that monk who was using money or asking to be paid has had a hard time about the training, because in reality, the monks are not allowed to touch money and accept any things like that. Touch money, accept gold or any valuables like that. We have training rules made by the Buddha. So when we see those kind of monks, we still need to express our compassion and kindness for them, thinking may they one day follow the right path. So today, dear friends, is a very happy day for us. It is so great to have our teacher, our master, Pinwat Loku Swamin Wahanse to open this magnificent Buddha Vihara, the mansion of the Buddha, to the Supreme Buddha. It is wonderful to have members of city of Markham, the city councillors and York region here as well. Without your help and guidance, we would not have got here. Today we are marking a significant milestone in our journey to build a magnificent Buddha mansion to pay homage to our great teacher. It is the cumulative result of great faith and confidence, and thousands of hours of sacrifice from our venerable monks and volunteers led by our architects, the technical and other task teams, and most of all the financial support of everyone in our congregation of all ages. There are children here who have donated their earnings from newspaper rounds and other jobs. There are parents here who have sacrificed immensely a day to help build a beautiful Buddha mansion, for this generation and future generations. This is a moment to rejoice in their great merit and say thank you. It is also a time to look forward to how this great meditation hall can serve the community. And as Buddha explains, if this spiritual path is a building, there is a foundation for that. And that should be a very strong foundation. And that foundation is nothing else but the gratitude. That's why we named today as the Day of Gratitude. And all the people are here deserve that gratitude. And thank you very much. We are very grateful to His Worship Mayor Scrapati and all the members of City Council for their wonderful support during the rezoning process, site plan approval process, and the building permit stages. This was a completely new experience for all of us here. It is a very long process to get the approvals. But my teacher said, actually, when I was sad about it, my teacher said, no, it is for the safety of everybody who is going to use this building. And my sadness disappeared. So the staff of the city have always been diligent, patient and professional at all these stages. We thank you and share our blessings with you. Councillor Kolachi, you have been a great friend and a great strength for our monastery since becoming the councillor of this ward. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank all the individuals. I think since we are talking about the quality of gratitude, let me read at least some of those names before I end the merit sharing. So as the technical members, the engineers, Mr. Russo Sujiva Dekompitia, Mr. Chandra Kurupu, Mr. Mahesh Munasinghe, Mr. Erani Leong, Mr. Kyle Sivarajan, Mr. Ravi Dopid, Drew White, John Larkin, Randall Dickey, and also our Sri Lankan community engineers, Sugat Edirisinghe, Sivam Vaniga Gomurthy, Chanira Gunathilaka, Buddhika Liyanage, Prasan Vikramasinghe, Sunil Saman Pereira helped us immensely. Also from Bonfield Construction, Ralph Econo, Vinci Morello, Steve Econo, Ajit Lokuge, Rohita Ganepola, Boni Lokuge, and Siva Shalis helped us a lot. From CS&P Architects, Mr. Sam Spanuglo and Andres Angler helped us a lot, and we spent many hours talking to each other. Those are the people I associate a lot during the construction. Also, Ernest Kitsiri, Mahesh Disanayak as our electrical engineers. Also as structural engineers, Mr. James Samuel, Wyatt Goodlett from J&P Samuel and Associates Inc. Also as mechanical engineer Jason Lee, and also Wilfred Abraham from PHE Contractor, and from CIBC Warren Abbott, Lasantha, from Madeira Building Ricardo, and from Upper Union Mill Golf Course, our neighbor, always helping us. When we have a special occasion, the John Cunningham, the superintendent, and with the help of the general manager, and help us to park some of our vehicles when we have a very big program once a year. So that was a great help. And all the other engineers from different trades, subcontractors, and our lawyer Neil Vijay we thank him as well, and Mohan and Chandrani from M&M Twins, who helped us to bring all these beautiful carvings and these structures from Sri Lanka. Yes, they are from our motherland. Yes, and Saunders, Mr. Saunders from Saunders Plumbing, Marsan Contractors, and Camp Green Acres, Strata Aggregates, Taprobrain, Mrs. Gaya. Also, we thank York Regional Police and giving us always support and assurance. Also, we especially share merit with Ricky Veerappan from York Regional Police. As media, we share merit with Shraddha TV, Rupana TV, Kalakave TV, Yatra, and Dasata newspapers for sharing this good news about all these events. So again and again, we like to practice this quality of gratitude, and you helped us to practice that quality. That's why you are here today. And wholeheartedly, all the Bhantes here, all the monks, headed by my teacher, my master, we bless you wholeheartedly. And also, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the name of a very special person. That is our building inspector, Nandi, Mr. Nandi Velupille. Maybe I missed so many other names. So, but finally, actions surpass the name. So even though I forgot some names, you have achieved the blessings with your actions. So, yes, we came this journey, and I think when we started the construction, I heard normally the building inspector visits the site, when we invite him to show that something is ready. But Mr. Nandi Velupille, even in the winter days, very cold days, there was lots of snow, he came almost every week. I think that's an unusual thing. He came every week, he phoned me before came and walked around with me, around the building, showing me everything. So I learned a lot from him, and today now we have this amazing building with the highest safety features and all the facilities for people. So I thank very much again all of you for this great help. This will stay in your hearts for years to come. Thank you so much. Namo Buddhaya. I think now is the time to enjoy the refreshments prepared by our Kalyana Mitas. So, yes? Okay, so you are welcome to enjoy the everything that they have prepared.
So refreshments are available in the basement of this building. Again, the blessings of this experience will stay with us for a very long time. Thank you again so much for joining us. Namo Buddhaya. these need to go somewhere?